Hey y'all. So I wanted to make an update video. I am 7 months post-op today and I am down over 120 pounds from the start of pre-op. A little over 7 months ago started pre-op. I went from a 26, 28 down to a 16. I can fit in some 14s. I have not been able to do that in over 22 years. So that's a pretty nice feeling. Some things have happened since my 6-month update. If you've watched any of my other videos, I discussed how I was having issues with possibly an ulcer and reflux and stuff. So I've had some imaging done, and I'm going to make another video more in depth to address this. But I learned some things and I have not been very happy. It's kind of flipped things upside down for me. So I found a bariatric surgeon here in the US through my insurance, and they did an endoscopy on me and had a barium swallow done. And I learned from those tests that I do not have an RNY bypass like I was told. I have a single anastomosis, if I'm even saying that correctly, or a mini gastric bypass is what I received. I have reached out to EOC to ask about this, and I feel very gaslit by them, I guess. I was told that no, you had the RNY. I see Fuzzy sticking up. You had the RNY, and then when I'm like, hey, are you sure about that? Because I was told I didn't by someone here, then that's when I felt like there was backpedaling. I even have an amended, and it flat out says amended surgery report. In the report, Dr. Ortiz claims that he had a conversation with me telling me he didn't do the RNY on me and why, and that I understood it. And if you watch my video, if you go back and look at my complications update video when I was in the hospital, I am out of it. Like, that's the next day. That's hours and hours and hours after surgery. And you can see, like, I can't even blink properly. I'm still like slurring my words and stuff. So he claims that following my first surgery, because they opened me up twice, following my first surgery, he had a conversation with me and told me, yeah, I didn't do the RNY on you because of X, Y, and Z reasons. And that I was like, got it, I'm cool with that. Never talked to my husband. Yeah, no, it's a big fat lie. Like, it's just a big fat lie. And I have receipts to back up what I'm saying. And I want to make a separate video bringing those receipts because it doesn't change anything. Like, I had a gastric bypass surgery. Was it the one that I thought I was getting? No. Am I still losing? Yes. My issue is the fact, for one, that I wasn't told it was changed, and I should have been told. That's a big miscommunication that shouldn't be happening. And two, like, this is not a good surgery for someone that has reflux, from what I have learned. I did no research on the mini gastric bypass before because I didn't think that was even a possibility for me to get it. And from what I have read, this bile issue that I'm having, I'm staying full of bile, like in my stomach, up into my esophagus. Like, it is killing me. I can't lay down flat. I can't hit my water goals. Like, drinking water lights me on fire. Like, I'm miserable. So, this is not a surgery that is recommended. And this is the reason. So it's very frustrating. And the solution is to have a revision. And that was what was going to happen tomorrow. Supposed to have a revision to an RNY. But my insurance said, no, we won't pay a penny. And through UNC Chapel Hill, the estimate for that surgery was over $70,000. So that is not happening. That's just crazy pants, and it's not happening. So right now, I have reached out to Pop Recovery Systems. I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with them. If you follow any weight loss people on social media, you've probably heard of Tanya, who is taking my life back at 42. She is partner with them. She just had skin removal surgery. They are working with surgeons for bariatrics and plastics. So I have a consultation with them next month in a couple of weeks to find a surgeon in the US that's reasonably priced and that can meet my needs and get this revision done. And then hopefully I'll be able to work with this company and they will see me through my transition from bariatrics to plastics when the time comes. So at this point in time, I don't recommend EOC to anyone. Like I feel violated. Like it's such a weird feeling. I can't even describe the feeling when the surgeon in the US here came in and said, hey, yeah, you know, you said you had the RNY, you didn't. Like that was such a weird feeling. Like I don't wish that on anyone. I mean, are there worse things in the world? Absolutely, yes. I am not trying to be overly dramatic or anything like that, but it's messed up. It's really messed up. And I also went to the hematologist. I don't have a bleeding disorder. It's like the opposite. My clotting factors are actually really high. I'm at risk for blood clots. So the fact that I about bled out down there and needed a transfusion, and then they didn't tell me that they changed my surgery, and now they're lying basically and saying, oh, we did tell you, you just don't remember. Like, I can't trust that they were not the cause of my bleed and that they just didn't tell me and sent me on a wild goose chase, having me thinking there's something wrong with me. Like I've been saying this whole time it was a me issue. I don't blame them. I do blame them now. I do. Like can I say yes, they did it, but can I say, oh no, it's me? No, I can't. So feeling a little hyped up, I guess. So yeah, that's where I'm at on this lovely weight loss journey. Yay for being down over 120 pounds. Life's okay. Life's going well. Like I'm doing okay, but let this be a cautionary tale to people. When you go out of country, you are not getting the same level of care, like aftercare especially. There's not the same transparency. There's not the same repercussions whenever there's an issue. Like I have no options. I'm strictly just like, they're just like, nope, we told you you're wrong. You don't remember. And I mean, I posted to the group. I even had somebody basically call me a liar and say, there's no way. I stand by EOC. God bless them. Like, what do I have to gain out of this? Like, I knew by sharing this, I was going to be labeled a liar. I was going to be labeled a troll. Who knows what else? But I mean, nobody should have their surgery changed and not be told. I am not against doing a safer surgery. I knew that was in my contract, that was an option and possibility. I knew that. And if they had told me post-op, what could I have done? Absolutely nothing but say, okay, thank you, and move on with my life. It's the whole fact that I didn't know. And no one should have to find out they didn't have the surgery they thought after they've had complications and imaging in the US. Nobody should be in that position. So that's where I'm at. And I just wanted to share because it is 7-month anniversary today. I'm looking a hot mess. I've already showered and put my jammies on for the night, and I just feel drained. It'll probably be a couple weeks before I make my video full of receipts, but I will make that because I do want to put everything out there. I do want people to be aware. Like, this is one of the reasons I made this channel, is because I want transparency about this process, even about the company I used. Like, I wanted to have more information when I made my decision. And if I had seen a video of somebody saying something like this, it would have made me think twice before going with the company that I went with. Not change my mind about having surgery, but I would have had some second thoughts. Like, we don't know what somebody does to us inside of our body when we have these surgeries. How many other people are completely unaware that a different surgery was done on them? You know, I hope nobody else from that company. I hope I'm the only one. I really do. But you never know. So, yeah, so that's where things are at in my life. I've not had a lot of complications other than the bile. I mean, that's a pretty miserable one, but life is way better. I mean, I've basically lost a whole person at this point. Like, hopefully you can tell in my face and everything sitting here. Go follow my Instagram. I've got, you know, pictures and videos on there that show more of me, and you can see more updates. But yeah, I mean, life is much happier at this size, and I'm just going to continue to lose, and that's the goal. Now the goal is also to find a surgeon here in the U.S. and get my revision done so I am not as miserable as I am. And then we'll start on the plastics journey. Mama's butt's disappearing and the boobies are about sitting in my lap right now. So I'm gonna need some help. So yeah, but that's just life right now. Just wanted to update you all. Thank all 42, I think was what I had subscribers last time. So like, it still blows my mind that I have more than one. So thank you guys. And I'll update you soon. I'll share all of my receipts to back up my version of events here. And I'll see you next time. Bye.